What's up, y'all? It's your boy Trey Sense. Hey, I got a little bit of an exclusive video for you today. Want to know what it is? Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, it is your boy Trey Sense, and I have an exclusive video for you today. And it's exclusive because only a few guys have this fragrance, okay? And it is from the house of Dorna. And it's 3 different fragrances that we call it Mo. Mo sent me. One of them is called Netflix and Chill. The other one is called Alpha One. And the last one is called Signature. Now, I'll be honest with you, this is probably the best smelling one out of the 3, that Signature, but I didn't get really good performance out of it. I'm not sure what happened. It could have got damaged in the mail. Not really sure what happened. The smell on it is amazing. Give myself another little spray of it. Not a real alcohol blast there at all. Well, actually not any. Very nice masculine fragrance. I see why it's called Signature. It does have a very modern feel to it. Not really sure what it reminds me of, but it does remind me of some other fragrances out there. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you. It does. And it does smell good. It smells of quality. It does smell masculine. It smells modern. It doesn't smell dated. It's not really barbershoppy like most fragrances that you pick up that are Signature or with the name Signature in them. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a good smelling fragrance. Would I recommend buying some? I'm going to say yeah, simply because fragrances like this, when a company's starting out, if you can get in on the upswing of this, hey, I think that's a good thing. Getting something when it first comes out, you can always say you're one of the first to get it. It's definitely a versatile fragrance. I think it leans more towards cooler weather though than warmer days, but it is a good smelling fragrance. I've sampled this before. It did not do well on my skin. I will tell you though, as soon as I sprayed this, my wife came walking by and was sniffing. What you got on? What you got on? So it is a lady killer. It is a crowd pleaser. I think the women will like it. Again, I don't think it's overly original though, but I do think it smells good and I do think it's worth the purchase. Dorna, Signature from the house of Dorna. I know you can find old Mo on Facebook. Go to Facebook and look for Dorna fragrances and you should be able to find it. Alpha Male, this one is to me somewhat of a blue fragrance. I can't get much out of this one because it is not in a spray bottle. So if I can get this old top off. It's not in a spray bottle, it's an old dabber. I can't get much feel. For the, yeah, again, it smells good, don't get me wrong. But again, Alpha Male is nothing that I haven't smelled before. I will say these fragrances are pretty high quality. That is sort of blue, but sort of not blue, sort of aquatic, but not. I will say it's a little bit different, and I like that about it. I wouldn't necessarily say that this was an Alpha One type of fragrance, because when I think Alpha, I think, you know, I like Alpha Male. I wish I had this in a spray so I could get a better feel for it. I may hit Mo up and say, hey man, you got to send me a spray decan of that Alpha One. And last but not least, the one that I think is probably the best out of the group and a banger of a fragrance, and it is Netflix and Chill. I like this fragrance. I like it a lot. It is syrupy, sweet. It reminds me of, dare I say, that old Baccarat Rouge 540 or, something like that. I'm not saying he was cloning it. I'm just saying I get that same syrupy sweetness from it. Very high quality fragrances. I can tell you that. These have a lot more oil in them than they do alcohol, because when you spray them, you can go straight to your nose and smell them, and there's no alcohol twinge, there's no burn, there's no nothing. And this one is Netflix and Chill. The only problem I have with this one, and I know it sounds like I'm picking these fragrances apart, I'm really not. I don't think Netflix and Chill Netflix and Chill was an appropriate name for this one. I'm not sure what this one should be called, but it's a sweet cotton candy syrupy fragrance, and that doesn't remind me of Netflix and Chill. This one, no, that ain't. Okay, the signature is moving a little bit, and I have to retract what I said about it not being more of a cool weather fragrance. I think it's actually going to be able to be both. When it comes out a little heavy and a little strong, but as it dies down, some of the watery, aquatic-y notes come to the top in the mid and the dry down, and then it lends itself to more of warm weather. I can see now. Still not a very masculine powerhouse signature scent type of fragrance, but it does smell good. And over here, this Netflix and Chill is really working. I have worn this one before. I wore this one Sunday, and I got really good performance out of this one. This one projected over 2 hours, and I had 6, 7, 8 hours of longevity out of it. And that's coming out of this decant tester. So if you sprayed this out of a normal size bottle, I dare say that I dare say that you would get a bigger blast and probably even better projection and better longevity. So if I had to pick one of these to wear and which one of these would be the best from the new house of Darna, I would definitely say it would be Netflix and Chill. Signature, I think for a signature scent, it smells good, but it lacks a little bit of oomph. And Alpha Male, it's just got a familiar vibe to it. I can't think of what it smells like, but it's not head turning. It's not head turning. I think Signature will turn some heads, but it's got to have more oomph and have more longevity. And Netflix and Chill, I think, is just right, just the way that it is. So, guys, you need to go check Mo's stuff out. Look him up on Facebook at Darna Fragrances, and you should be able to find them there and get yourself some of this stuff, especially Netflix and Chill. Get you a bottle of it. I think it's a good time of year for it. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Again, thank you, Mo, or Mr. Darna from the House of Darna, Mo, as we call him. Thank you for these. I really appreciate them. It helps my content. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And, you guys understand I'm going to give a good, honest review of whatever it is, no matter what it is. So that's my take on fragrances from the House of Darna. Netflix and Chill is one I think you guys should get. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Thank you again for helping me reach that 700 mark, and we've blown past, and we're headed to 1,000. Thank you. Be sure to share, sub, like, comment, all that. Always comment on any of my videos. They're always welcomed and appreciated. So, again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you've enjoyed this presentation of Netflix and Chill, Signature, and Alpha One from the House of Darna, guys. Until next time, it's your boy Trey Scent signing off. Peace.